Audio, audio, audio. Where's the audio? Is there audio? It says recording. Where's the audio, audio, audio? Audio, audio, audio. Audio, audio, audio. Audio, audio, audio. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at here. What the hell am I looking at here? What the hell am I looking at here? I don't have any idea. All I can do is do this stuff and say close. Okay? Audio, audio, audio. See, nothing is happening here with the audio. That's shut off. That's on. Audio, audio, audio. Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. What the fuck does that mean?
He raped the fucking basement. What? He killed 6 fucking cops. That's what.
I don't know what the hell half this stuff means. I mean, it's like reading Greek. CPU 55.7%, 50.16 FPS. Is that feet per second recording? I don't know what the hell's going on. Settings. Automatically check for updates. I don't know what half this shit means. System tray. System tray. Preview, studio mode, show preview, program labels. I don't know what the hell's going on. Let's click over here. Sources. I mean, I can, what is this? I can make that bigger, smaller. Make that bigger, smaller. Scene. What is scene? Plus, add a scene. Please enter the name of the scene. I don't have any idea. See what happens because you're white? I mean, I'm trying to figure out how to use this OB Studio, and I feel like a friggin' idiot. There should be at least one scene. Okay, go up, go down. You know what it's like being a complete idiot trying to figure out how to use this thing? Fade. Okay, I know what fade is in music. What is fade in video? Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. Okay, so let's go here, search. What is encoding preset? How to fix encoding problems with OBS. 2014? How stupid am I? 5 years ago, people are putting shit up online to fix encoding problems? God damn. That's what happens when you're a white person born in Montana. Got Indian in you. It happens to the best of us. You'll be streaming. Everything will be fine. Then a little red message pops up in the bottom of your OBS screen reading encoding problems. Your stream starts to lag and your quality is here. Don't worry. Your beautiful gaming PC isn't to blame. Well, first off, I don't have a gaming PC. OBS uses the best video encoding library right now. X264 in parentheses, whatever that means. So it produces the highest quality product possible. The settings are off and need to be adjusted excuse me, for optimum performance. Let's get into the main reasons why you could be getting these problems. Downscaling, not a bad thing. Okay, Don't view downscaling as something that can be bad. Resolution has the highest impact on your CPU usage and can cause your CPU to really heat up during tough. I think they meant to stress that a little more than they show at their tough sessions. Excuse me. The higher the resolution, the higher number of pixels that your CPU has to encode to output the video.
Got it?
Fuck. I mean, I was born in 1959. My pixels are old and outdated. What the hell am I supposed to do now? The higher the resolution, the higher number of pixels that your CPU has to encode to output the video. This will cause stuttering and freezing in your stream, which is something that you do not want. My God. They make it sound like an STD. Okay, go into settings, video resolution, downscale to set how much of a downscale you want. Okay. I understand the file string there, settings, video resolution, downscale. But what is the definition of downscale? I mean, like I said before, I was born in 1959. Downscale means I'm trying to lose weight. But that has no reference for me in my land for the definition that you're trying to tell me. It's best to play around with this setting to see how high you can really set it before you start to get the encoding message. Do a preview stream and keep changing the settings on this until you don't see the message again. Try to run around in the most graphically intense game you can own. Oh, wait a minute. Try to run around in the most graphical, intense game that you own while you test this so you know your limits. Oh my God. The most graphically intense game I have is the farming game. What am I supposed to do now?
Good talk.
I don't understand this. FPS, higher isn't always better. FPS, what does that mean? Okay, frames per second. Oh, frames per second. Damn. Frames per second.
Mother was abducted and raped in 1986. Tossed into a lake. She survived to become pregnant with Simon.
What's the address of that textile factory?
H2O, right. Okay, back in the seat again.
Zoom in.
Let me go back to OBS and see how the frame looks. Sorry. I smoked for way too many years.
Blood money I let silence me. Shame on you all. Shame. I hate you. I love you. I tried to hide us, but the devil sees everything. My evil boy. My sweet, sweet boy. Mine's inside. The center of his face.
All right. I had to exit the perimeter for a while. Sorry about that. And I'm still trying to figure out how to make this OBS camera thing work. OBS Studio, whatever the hell it is. I know a lot of you guys, or
So, like,
I really can't say guys. There's probably a lot of you people out there that sexual persuasions that you don't really want to, or you want to make. See, it still says encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. What the hell does that mean? Wait a minute. Let me go look and see if I got a faster encoding preset in the dresser drawer.
By what you're up against, but it might ask them solitary, but the instincts are quite right.
Nope.
Your comfort in knowing that there are others out there, just like
I live in California. They tax the hell out of us here, man. I only have so many dresser drawers. I had to rent out 2 of them to illegal aliens. I don't have a faster encoding preset. What the hell does that even mean?
that is not nice.
I've been looking at,
For the record.
let's see, if I go click on my Brave browser. Okay, I know that I'm going to get grief on this, but heed my word before you start to post about this. Yes, a higher frames per second FPS is always an awesome thing. The human eye of a fighter jet pilot can actually process 1,000 frames per second, which is absolutely amazing. You, on the other hand, they're probably talking about me there, you know, will most likely not be streaming to a viewer base of fighter jet pilots. They're probably right. You will be streaming to casual gamers, hardcore gamers, and everyone in between. I doubt that. Casual gamers, maybe. But hardcore gamers, ain't a chance. Ain't a chance, baby. Having a PC that can output 60 plus FPS while streaming and playing the game is optimal, but not necessary to make your stream successful, especially in the beginning stages of your streaming career. A career? It's a career now? Come on.
80% of sex offenders reoffend. 80%.
There are some people that can make a career out of it. There are some gamers that are making a career out of it. Okay, let's continue. Do yourself a favor here. If you are struggling with producing 40 plus FPS, lower the setting to 30. Yes, I said 30. Why? It will allow your CPU to take a load without overworking itself, and it will produce a decent quality stream without freezing or stuttering. I feel I speak for everyone when I state that I prefer to watch a stream that is smooth and 480p rather than stuttering, freezing mess that is trying to push 1080p. 1080p. Okay, the P stands for pixel, right? Okay. Smooth and 480p. So that's 480 pixels, what, per square inch, versus stuttering, freezing mess at 1080p per square inch. Okay. So let me go back to the OBS Studio software. God, I still am ugly. Okay. So what am I supposed to do? If I am supposed to, it still says encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. Okay, video settings. Tools. Okay, if I click on tools, there's nothing that says video settings. Scene collection. View. Edit. File. Okay, there's nothing that says turning down my video settings. How do I turn down my video settings? Okay, is it down here? Settings. Okay, I clicked on settings, video settings. I'm still recording. Okay, video settings. Okay, output. None of the boxes are checked. Source alignment snapping. Whatever that means. Projectors. I have no projectors. I have a camera, but I don't have a projector. System tray enable. Or maximize to system tray when started. Always maximize. Oh, wait a minute. Always minimize to system tray instead of taskbar. Wait a minute. I know what the taskbar is, but in system tray, well, I don't know. Preview. Hide overflow. Overflow always visible. Show overflow even when source is invisible. Studio mode. Wait a minute, I have a box checked here. I don't know if I checked it or not. If it's a default setting, it says show preview program labels with a slash in the middle. I don't know what that means. There are two other options available. Transition to scene when double clicked, or enable portrait / vertical layout. What the hell does that mean? Enable portrait / vertical layout. I mean, if I'm doing a layout, it's usually prone. How does vertical come into a layout? Wait a minute. Okay, let's go to the next box and see what the hell it means. Multi-view. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but I can. See, I know there's a way for me to record what my screen is seeing, but I have no idea how to do that. See, because I'm an idiot, I got preview, studio mode, and multi-view are the three next boxes. Click this. Okay, let's click on advanced, and there's a wrench and a screwdriver. Process priority above normal? What does that mean? Okay, above normal, normal, below normal, or idle. Idle? My motor idles a lot when I'm sitting in the light. Okay, video. I got a renderer. It says Direct 3D 11. I can't make any adjustments to that. It's a fixed setting. Color format NVD 12. Fixed setting. Color space 601. Fixed setting. Color range partial. Fixed setting. Recording. File name formatting. I don't understand. What's mean? It says %CCY dash %MM dash %DD %HH dash %MM dash %SS. What the hell does that mean? I mean, there's some smart computer people out there. Who the hell wrote this stuff? Do any of you guys know what the hell you're doing? Okay. Replay buffer file name prefix. Okay, I got a box in here that says replay and another box that says suffix. Do any of you guys see what I'm seeing? Ultracam, audio input capture? I don't know. As the French would say, it's terrible. Can I pause this thing for a second? I'm going to read something to you people. Anybody still listening? I took a small break. I was trying to look for help on OBS help page. I was trying to find a way to include clips, movie clips or video clips to my commentary while I was using OBS Studio to record my video. And over the past few days, I've been asking God to help me with my life. And all of a sudden a page popped up. BibleHub.com. Where it came from, I have no idea, man. I've never, ever, one time in my entire life accessed this page, BibleHub.com. You know, I read the Bible when I was younger. I'm not a big Bible reader now. I'm not a big prayer to God. You know, there are times in my life where I've told my mom, you know, I don't believe in God because there are so many things that tell me there really is not a God. Because even though I've read the Bible, there are things in the Bible that do not illustrate the record of our planet as it is. And this page popped up. Bible Hub Genesis 30:30. Man, I don't know how to describe it, how it popped up. I mean, I asked God for help because I have been I'm living in California, man. This place is a hellhole. It's run by Democrats. I mean, you have no idea. I mean, if you're living in a state like Texas, Kentucky, Montana, Idaho, I'm not going to say Washington or Oregon because those states are run by Democrats as well. New York is run by Democrats. Florida is kind of a, I mean, in Florida there are a lot of game hunters. There are a lot of survivalists. So they depend on their belief in God. And God, as much as a hard time I have admitting it at this point in my life, maybe he does have a way. There's no way, man, that this thing popped up all by itself. I mean, I was looking for something completely different. I was trying to figure out how to make this stupid camera software work. How to figure out how to use this OBS studio thing. And I asked God for help while I was pausing this recording. No, this movie's running in the background. You're getting noise from that. turned that movie off. Oh, sorry, man. I'm telling you, dudes, dudettes, whatever you do. I mean, I hope young people are watching me right now. Don't ever start smoking cigarettes, man. Don't ever start smoking cigarettes. I mean, you can hear my voice, you can hear me coughing. I mean, look at my face. I know. I'm one of the ugliest son of a bitches you're ever going to see in your whole life. Really. Ugly, 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 ugly. Okay. That's fine. But pigs can shit on my face. Doesn't make any difference. I'm still going to be ugly. But one thing I do know, don't ever start smoking, man. I'm 60 years old right now. I know I don't look like I'm 60 years old, but I smoked since I've been 30. I'm sorry, 13. It's bad for you, man. It's real bad. But let's go back to what I was originally talking about. I was trying to figure out how to use this recording software to figure out how to be a contributing member
What's
of
up,
society.
guys? Hashtag I like cards.
I don't know if any of you can see my computer screen while I'm doing
Hashtag I
this.
like cards. What's up, man?
I'm just clicking around. I can see my camera. I don't know if what I'm seeing on my computer screen is translating to any of what y'all are seeing, because I can see my computer screen and it's got pictures of baseball cards and stuff on it.
Waiting for the best channel
'Cause
out
I
there.
have an addiction.
Hey, you haven't waited a while.
Sometimes I like to have a little alcohol, and I like baseball cards, football cards,
Do. All right, cool.
basketball
Oh,
cards.
super.
Sometimes I
Well,
buy some.
catch it and see
Sometimes
the Matt
I
G
watch
back in the
recordings
game.
of guys breaking packs,
that.
see what they're getting.
I dig it all.
Even though in the grander scheme
Welcome
of things,
to
it's just
Wednesday.
little pieces of cardboard with pictures of athletic persons on it.
Feels
But
like
for some
it
reason,
was
there are
just here
people
since
who
we were on
pay
Monday.
big money for it.
Old school BITG Monday.
35 reasons for why residents
unboxing
should
a little
leave
bit.
California. Kidding you, man.
Hey, yo.
That's never going to be a possibility. 35 reasons for why people shouldn't
Yeah, like this
shouldn't
box.
leave California.
This is part of the PSA break.
I'm on the wrong side of the subject again.
These are part of the PSA break
I saw a picture of Dwayne Johnson,
that
and this
is
guy is a Samoan.
currently
He's tried to
filming.
play a black person a number of times, and this is why I hate Hollywood.
part of the PSA break that is currently filling.
They tried to make him look like a black person a number of times.
I already
Just
have
to show how diverse they are.
I already kind of have another one ready, so wanted to
Let me ask you, when you wake up in the morning,
get your guys' opinion on.
do you ask yourself the
I guess
first
I could
thing,
use Survey Monkey or
what
something
can I do today to show everybody else that I meet today how
about
diverse I am?
how would you guys like to
I don't think you
see the
do. I don't
PSA
think
breaks.
anybody
I
does.
tried to make this one kind of
Really?
even. There's like 3-4 like really good hits, but
Hey, I can see my audio levels working.
There's
Something
another one I
is
have in
working
mind
now.
where
I can see the stuff
it'll be
moving.
like one
All right.
massive hit or two massive hits.
Ooh, if I had a monkey right
Instead
now,
of
he'd be
spreading the
slapping
love
me
out, you know
on
what
the
I
ear
mean?
and trying to
I'm not sure if I have a room
stick your
full of
little
just straight
penis on the
gamblers.
backside of my nape of my neck, just
What
to
up,
be my
Chief?
friend.
JT?
But
What's up, Win?
see, I have that flag behind me
OPG.
just to make everybody
Catfish
think
Hunter. OPG.
I'm a real
This stuff's
American
already on the
patriot.
website.
But I really am.
Love these Kellogg's cards.
I really am.
JD with the wave,
I've got
baby.
Native American blood in me, Chickasaw tribe.
What's up, Anthony? Good to see some people in
I've
the
even
chat.
started to try to learn the language after I got citizenship in the tribe.
So close to the big 4-0.
Being an American doesn't
Probably helps
mean
you out a little bit tonight.
you're a Native American.
Moose is in the room. He's
Being an
on the
American
ground.
means
Sleeping.
you pledge loyalty
How many spots do we got?
to your
12
flag,
spots left.
to
Just
your
one break
country,
plan tonight, but there's 10 hits.
to
So
the anthem
that
that
should
was
be fun. One break
created
plan, 10 hits.
to celebrate the
MLP with the
victories
comma.
that your country
Clean.
had born on it through the struggles
10 hits in that break. And
to
then
become
got
the
some
nation
personals
that
lined
we
up,
are
which I could
today.
start with, depending on when we fill her up. Tiffany Reggie Jackson.
Okay,
Tiffany
back to
Reggie
what I was talking
Jackson.
about before.
A nice bright back.
OBS Studio 24.0.3 64-bit Windows Profile Unlimited.
I have to
Did it really say unlimited?
mess with these lights a
No,
little bit.
untitled. Scenes untitled. I've got two scenes on the screen in front of me.
What it
Okay,
doing?
two scenes. One screen.
A blanket, what it do?
One screen over here, and another one over here, and over here. Left side and right side
What year's that? That's 70.
of my monitor. And I'm
Classic.
trying to figure out.
Classic.
Throat clearing.
So much classic.
I smoked too much when I was younger. I quit
That's
smoking in
what
2016
73.
because every time I had a cigarette, it burned too
He
much.
looks so different on here. It
It
almost
really
doesn't look like him.
burned, man.
It's a weird
I tried to
color
quit
for him.
smoking earlier, but
Fishing. What's
I
up,
was
man?
with a woman that
So this
didn't
is what
really
the
want to
sun
quit
looks like
smoking.
in 73.
And she still smokes today, even 3-4 years later, after we were done with each other. She's off by herself now in Florida, living among the Everglades,
It's the photo. The photo took like
the
blurry or
Florida
something.
Gators,
It's
and
the
the
photo blurry.
Seminoles.
Just ran with it.
and the what are the Central Florida
Stop showing them more
University.
spots. So anyway, that's an idea for the next one. Once we get through this one,
Sports
that's
fan
an idea
too.
for the next one.
And it really drugs my
What's going
bag
here? A lot of Ryan. 83 Ryan.
that I
Where's
can't
Dominator?
remember. See, this
83
is what
Ryan
happens when
Mins.
you get old. There are places in your brain where you have things.
Alright, let's get there for now.
Pieces of information
Ow.
stored up in your brain, but you can't remember them. I mean, you start to have a conversation with somebody, and it's just gone in the middle of a conversation.
It's a pretty good line. What's everybody into tonight?
Desktop audio 1, desktop audio 2. Hello, hello. Oh, the audio is not working now. What the hell's going on? The audio is... Pause.
Yeah, 76s are good.
Okay,
I like
I've
75s a lot,
unpaused the
too.
recording.
We seem to run
I was
through my
doing some
75
research,
sets. We
man,
do the
trying to
same thing
figure out
as
what the hell this old OBS Studios thing is about.
It's what? It's Tim.
Because,
Mr.
see,
Tim A.
like I said earlier in the video,
iPhone with
We're
the
in
eyes, just letting you
1959.
guys know that he's always watching.
I mean,
Don't
can
you forget it.
imagine growing up from 1959 and getting to today and not absorbing yourself into the computer technology that is available? How do you think you could
I
survive?
think Archives did that this time, didn't they, Jim?
I mean, I spent years after cell phones were available
I'm pretty sure.
to
Yeah, Matt.
human participants.
I almost did with Bowman Chrome.
I didn't
felt,
want to get a cell phone.
that it wasn't going to be as popular.
I mean, look now. There's tons and tons of
but
studies.
for sure. Probably
It
when Season 1
says-
rolls around, 2020 Series 1, I'll post a Casey
Radiation.
website.
Radiation.
You know, either pick your own team or random
Put off
teams.
from cell phones exuding
Yeah,
from
Hunter
those little
was a
electrical
beast.
devices
However,
might
as you
contribute
know, the pitcher
to
on
increasing
record,
cancerous
the whole
cells
decade of the 1970s,
in the body of the humanoid.
my friend and yours,
form.
not Nolan Ryan, Mr. Jim Palmer for the Baltimore Orioles. More
I mean,
wins.
that wasn't a factor
than
in
any other
deciding
pitcher
whether
in
I
the
should
whole
get a
decade.
cell phone or not.
I've probably brought that back, I don't know, 70 times on this channel.
I grew up as a human element,
Love me some Palmer.
not wanting to talk on the damn
It was
phone.
close.
I hate talking on a damn phone. Phone rings. Man,
Joe
I
wanted
don't
to
like
say
it.
what's up. Appreciate it, man.
I don't like answering the phone.
Some water or something.
I don't like talking on the phone. Face to face,
All right.
that's a way to have conversations. But the way technology has advanced civilization,
Moose is straight snoring. That's good.
sorry I sound a little slurry, I'm a little tired. It's midnight here in California. I usually don't stay up this late. And
Okay.
I finally got my brand of moonshine in the local liquor
Charles
store.
H. got you again.
So I stopped and bought a bottle. I usually don't drink the liquor,
Perfect.
alcoholic beverages.
Oh, yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you.
Get some moonshine.
Yeah, then hope that someone wants to trade, you know.
I like the moonshine. And I still have this message on my OBS studio.
9 teams left.
Encoding overloaded. Encoding overloaded.
Okay, cool.
I mean, if this was a motor, and they said,
What's up, man?
Yeah.
What it
the
food?
motor that I'm used to tuning
Pitching, defense, and the 3-run home
wouldn't
run.
provide a message that told me something was overloaded.
I'm dying over here.
I would have to use my ear,
Back with some heritage.
my ear,
Moose.
to determine what was overloaded or what was on the other side of the fence underloaded or lacking so you would adjust the jets on your carburetor It was a different time back then when you didn't have to rely on computers to tell you how to adjust the air intake, the gas intake, the exhaust valve angle. Can you imagine a time when you were a small, little, insignificant human trying to figure out how to make an oxygen aspirated engine function well enough to